Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only Hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Hosting Cruz, and guys, Jaime Munguia, the former junior middleweight champion of the world, 45-2 with 35 knockouts. Very exciting, very hard punching Mexican fighter. A lot of punches. Never in a dull fight. Has tested positive for a bad substance earlier today. Broke the news, the boxing world earlier this morning when VADA came out and said that Munguia tested positive for a bad substance. Now, this was coming off of his victory over Bruno Chores on the May 3rd card with Canelo Alvarez fighting William Skull. Jaime Munguia was able to get his revenge on the knockout loss he suffered back in Mexico in the homecoming fight earlier this year, late last year, and it was an upset. It was an upset, one of the biggest upsets in boxing in quite some time. You know, it was supposed to be a party. It was supposed to be a homecoming, just a stay busy fight for Jaime Munguia and Bruno Chores. Caused a massive upset, driving Jaime Munguia with a counter overhand right on the chin, and down he goes. And in the rematch, Munguia was able to avenge his defeat by decision. So it's a good thing he was able to beat Chores. But now we know that Jaime Munguia tested positive for a banned substance. Now, we don't know what the substance is. It's obviously illegal. Now, based on VADA, based on the news out there, ladies and gentlemen, that Jaime Munguia now has 10 days to clear his name in this situation. In 10 days, he will retake, I think he's going to retake a test, and hoping that Plan B comes out negative. You know, Plan B, Jaime Munguia, ladies and gentlemen, has 10 days to clear his name. So this is like going to court. You know, you're in it, you're proven innocent. You're innocent until proven guilty. And this is what's happening to Munguia right here at this moment, ladies and gentlemen. And I quote, I got some little information about this. Well, this is from Jaime Munguia, a statement following his positive VADA test. And I quote, he says, "Throughout my boxing career, I have undergone numerous anti-doping tests and have never tested it positive for anything. I was tested twice during this training camp, and both results came back negative, which is why receiving this notification of an adverse finding has been a complete surprise to me. Not only to you, but the boxing world, us. Several experts have explained that there are multiple ways contamination can occur, and I am fully willing to undergo any retroactive, current, or future testing to demonstrate that I have always been a clean fighter. I will not make any further comments on this matter until the process is concluded with the results of the Plan B sample, the B sample." So, like I said, innocent until proven guilty. And in 10 days, we're going to find out if Jaime Munguia is a clean fighter or he's not. Tested positive for a bad substance. He got 10 days to clear his name, so we'll find out and see. But all in all, man, I don't care who you are, Munguia, Sugar Ray Leonard, Hagler, or whoever. Once you test positive for a bad substance, it's a bad taint on your record, man, on your resume. You know, regardless if you test positive and you it shows that you tested positive and you're a dirty fighter, and for the rest of your boxing career you've been fighting clean, like you learn from it, it's gonna haunt you forever. You know, fans are gonna just bring it up, like, hey, he tested positive 5 years ago. At the end of the day, no one's gonna forget this. You know, I don't care. Like I said, I don't care who you are. Um, Munguia has always been an exciting Mexican fighter, former world champion. Has fought some of the best in the sport so far in his career, and now this. Now this comes up, and is not a good look. Regardless if he clears his name up in 10 days, uh, he's already tested positive for the implant for the A sample. Now here comes the B in 10 days. So he has to clear his name. Based on my understanding, he tested positive already. Now he's trying to clear his name and prove it again with the B sample. Now, Bruno Chores also made a statement about the situation with Munguia. I'm going to read it to you guys here in a second. He said, and I quote, "I'm shocked by the news that Jaime Munguia tested positive for a bad substance. There is no place in boxing for cheating. The sport is dangerous enough already," and it is. Boxing is one of the most dangerous sport, if not the most dangerous sport. And if you are going in there cheating to enhance your performance, you are putting yourself, you are like a criminal in the boxing ring. You're no longer a fighter, man. You're someone now trying to cause a crime in there, man. Trying to kill somebody, because in boxing you can kill somebody. It's already a dangerous sport. So imagine now you're trying to go in there and enhance your performance, to where you can really cause some harm on your opponent. So anyway, back to what I was saying, and I quote, "I went to Mexico," this is Chores, "and knocked out Munguia fair and square in December. And I was gracious." Remember I said the fight happened earlier this year or late last year. So it happened in December. Square in December. "And I was gracious enough to give him a rematch in May. The Canelo scorecard. He knew he could not beat me on a level playing field. I trust that this result will be overturned immediately." So Jaime Munguia has 10 days to clear his name, regardless if VADA tested him and he tested positive. He has 10 days now to clear it, which means you're a real dirty fighter if you can't clear your name in 10 days. If you can't clear sample B, then, you know, that's gonna, you're already tainting your career. So by not coming out negative sample B, it's gonna really tarnish your legacy, man. Whatever Jaime Munguia has accomplished so far, no one's gonna see it the same. He's a cheater. He's a cheater. Boxers like this are cheaters. You know, boxing is a dangerous sport, man, and to go in there with a bad substance to enhance performance it's a criminal act, man. It's a criminal act. You know, whatever it takes to win a fight, right? But not that way, man. Not that way. So yeah, man. Everyone is hoping that Munguia, of course, his fans and even Bruno Chores, is hoping that this gets cleared up and the results are overturned immediately. This result will be overturned. I wonder if he means that Jaime Munguia comes out clean, or because Jaime Munguia beat him in the rematch and this comes out, they overturn the decision and make it a no contest or something like that. I wonder if that's what Bruno Chores means. I trust that this result will be overturned immediately. I think he means the loss to Munguia, because if Munguia is coming out as a dirty fighter based on Nevada testing, that he tested positive for bad substance already, even though he's got 10 days to clear his name, I trust that this result will be overturned immediately. Meaning, to me, it sounds like he wants the results of the fight, the laws on his record to Munguia to be overturned. So I think that's what he's saying. But either way, man, big news today. Jaime Munguia, one of the top fighters at 168, one of the top Mexican fighters in boxing today, tested positive for a bad substance, and he has 10 days to clear his name by testing not positive for the B sample. So we'll see what happens in 10 days. Either way, man, it's not a good look for Munguia, regardless if he can if he can come out clean in 10 days. So we'll see what happens. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Wilson Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It is always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.